All right. First and foremost, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh about Shem Yahshai. I just said all praises to the Father in the name of the Son. I also want to say, how about Shem Yahshai Barakatah, our Most High in Christ blessed. What I'm going to get into today is just this Passover lesson. Shouldn't be too long, man, but we got to be making sure we're ready for this Passover coming up, man. Spiritually, mentally, physically, all things, man. You should be in the right spirit when this Passover comes in, man. Hold on, there's a precept I want that I can't think of. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Salakia. Salakia. This is something that I can't think of. Okay, that's what it is. First Corinthians 11. So I'm actually gonna start there. Right. Let me close this. Make sure I got these tabs closed that don't need to be open. All right. 11:27. Okay. So let's get right into it, man. This is First Corinthians 11:27, right? It says, Wherefore whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and the blood of the Lord. Who's the body and the blood of the Lord, man? Yahweh Shai, man. Right, and let's see here. So Matthew 26. Alright, we're just gonna have Matthew 26, right? So Matthew 26, and yeah. So this is Matthew 26 and 26. It says, and as they were eating, Yahweh Shai took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave it to the disciples and said, "Take, eat. This is my body." Right. So when they say in here that where was it? Right. Also took the cup, right, and the bread, right, and drink this cup, right, shall be guilty of the body and the blood, right. So the bread and the drink, man, right, that's the blood and body of Yahweh Shai, man. So when we eat the body of the bread, man, the unleavened bread, man, this is the body of Christ. So we need to be making sure when we eat in it, we worthy of it, man. And verse 27 says, and he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, "Drink ye all of it, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remissions of sins," right? And then we ain't gonna keep on going on that, but continuing in 1 Corinthians 11 and going back to 27, wherefore whosoever shall eat this bread and drink of this cup unworthily shall be guilty of the body and the blood of the Lord, man. Right? And let a man examine himself, right? And so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup, right? It says, for he that eateth and drinketh unworthily and eateth and drinketh damnation, right? Let's get that in regular understanding, right? Right, damnation, expressing anger or frustration, man. And then a Christian or a Muslim belief, condemnation to eternal punishment. That ain't even right, man. But nonetheless, man, damnation. Let's go here. Right, so let's go here and get it. Right, damnation in verse 29. Right, damnation, krima, right, which is judgment, damnation, condemnation, to to be condemned to go to law with avenge, right? Decree or judgments, man, right? Condemnation of wrong, man, right? So you need to be worthy to eat the bread, man, and drink the cup, man, right? Not discerning the Lord's body, for this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep, right, and many die, right? So you gotta understand that we gotta be ready to be eating of the cup, man, right? Drinking of the cup and eating of the bread, man. It's First Corinthians 5, verse 6. It says, "Your glory is not good, knowing ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump, man. Purge out the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, right? As ye are unleavened, man." Right? For even Christ, our Passover, is sacrificed for us, right? Therefore, let us keep the feast, right? Talking about the Passover, right? Not with old leaven, even with the leaven of malice and wickedness. Man, wickedness is breaking the commandments, man. And malice is basically anger, man. But with unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. The truth is the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Right? Let's see, it's another one. I think it's 5. Right? Let me just get this check here, man. Yeah, it's Galatians 5. Right? Galatians 5 and 9, it says, a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump, man. Right? So we got to understand that when you got that leaven in your spirit, or the leaven of the Pharisees, right? We're going to continue on that, right? To get the understanding of that. Right. Oops. 16, Salaki. I keep on writing 5. So Matthew 16:16, right? It says, is it Matthew 16:6? Salakia. Right? It says, then Yahushua said unto them, take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and Sadducees, right? And they reason among themselves, saying, it is because we have taken no bread. And when Yahushua perceived, he said unto them, O ye of little faith, right? Reason among yourselves, because ye have brought no bread. Let's go down to verse 11 real quick, man. So verse 11 out of Matthew 16, it says, Salaki, how is it that ye do not understand that I spake not to you concerning bread, that ye should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees? So he wasn't talking about bread when he was talking about the leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. Then understand they how that he bade them not beware of the leaven of bread, right, but of the doctrine of the Pharisees and the Sadducees, man. So we got to beware of the ways of these of what we doing, man, right? The Pharisees and Sadducees, they were doctors of the law, but they didn't keep the things written thereof, right? Salakia. I don't know this verse, but I'm gonna get it, right? Matthew 23, right? And we just gonna get this, right? Matthew 23, and there was that 13. It says, and woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, right? For you shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, right? They hypocrites, man. For ye devour widows' houses, right? And for a pretense make long prayer, right? Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnations. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, right? For ye compass sea and land, and to make one proselyte, right? And when he is made, ye make him twofold and more the child of hell than yourselves, man. Right? So they just condemning people and making basically making themselves go into that pit, man. The blindly and the blind leading to the pit. And then that's what's coming up next, right? Woe unto you, ye blind guides, right? Which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing, but whosoever shall swear by God, by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, right? The gold or the temple that sanctifieth the gold, right? And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing, but whosoever swear by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctifieth the gift, right? And it says, whoso therefore shall swear by the altar, right? Swear by it and by all things thereon, right? So basically, this is going on. If you saying that you're gonna do something, man, you better keep your words, and not about giving a gift, man. The gift ain't gonna help you when you swearing a swear, man, or when you making a promise or something like that, man. Right? You gotta make sure that you keeping your words, man. These people are hypocrites because they saying you giving a gift, man. Right? You put paying to the Pharisees, but you're not actually living by what you saying that you're gonna do, man, right? And they only letting people who giving, right? This was at the time of this, man. They was giving gold to the Pharisees and Sadducees, but they wasn't actually about nothing. Like they wasn't. If you couldn't pay, you couldn't make your swear your oaths into the Lord, man. Right? According to the Pharisees, obviously, you was always able to swear your oaths to the Lord, but they would want you to do it in the temple, and it was pointless, man. They was blind, man, right? Whoso therefore shall swear by the altar, swear by it, but by all things thereon, right? So you swear by the altar, the temple, whatever, but you're supposed to swear into the Most High, swear oath unto Yahweh, man, right? And he said that he that shall swear by heaven, swear by the throne of God, right? And by him that sitteth thereon. So this is literally saying if you swear an oath by the most to the Most High, man, you swear into the throne of God and to the Most High Yahweh, man. Well, unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, right? For you pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, right? And have omitted the weightier matters of the law, man. They taking tithes and offerings pretty much, man, but they not worried about the laws of the Most High, judgment, mercy, and faith, right? These are need to have done, and not to leave the other undone, right? Ye blind guides, which strain at gnat and swallow a camel, right? Well, unto you, right? So they're hypocrites pretty much, man. Camel is unlawful according to the Bible, right? Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you may clean the outside of the cup of the platter, so you look good, man, right? But within they are full of extortion and excess, man. Right, so it's basically filthy inside, man. Right, verse 26 it says, "Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, man." He's getting on them, man. Right, for ye are like unto whited sepulchres, right, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and all uncleanness, man. Right, so they dirty, they filthy inside, man. Right, they got the blood of other people on them, man. Right, like Ezekiel 3 is saying, man. Right, they supposed to be the watchmen, leaders of the children of Israel, and they leading them to death, man. Right, because they blind, right, leading the blind into the ditch, man. Right, and verse 28 it says, even so ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity, man. They hypocrites and iniquity, full of iniquity, or full of sin, man. They continue to sin, man. Right, and Christ is literally getting at them, man. Right, it says, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, man, because ye build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sepulchres of righteousness." Sepulchres of righteousness. I always mess that word up, right? But they basically paying homage to the prophets, man, of old, man, and putting roses and stuff at the graves, man, right? And then basically garnishing the things, man, right? Like I said, and say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would have not been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets, man. Right? And they say that they wouldn't have killed the prophets, man. Right? Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. They the children of them which killed the prophets, man. Right? Fill ye up the measures of your fathers, man. Right? Ye serpents, ye generations of vipers. He called them snakes, vipers, right? How can you escape the damnation of hell, man? How can you escape the damnation of the grave, man? Right? I think we're gonna continue on to verse 29. Yeah, and it says, "Verily I say unto you, wait, did I? Yeah, verse 34. So like, wherefore behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues and persecute them from city to city. Man. They're gonna still continue to kill off the prophets like Yahushua, man, right? Like um Paul, like all the disciples, man, right? Like the apostles, man, they had them killed, man, right? And it says that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel, man, unto the Cain and Abel, man, right? I'm almost certain that's who that's talking about. Let's actually get that real quick, man. Matthew 23 and 35, right? Cause we want to just see, man, because we could be wrong, man, but I'm almost certain they're talking about Cain and Abel, man, right? Because I don't believe it's another Abel throughout the Bible, but I could be wrong. That's why we look into stuff like this, man. Right? Abel, the second son of Adam, murdered by his brother Cain, man. Right? And this is Yahushua talking, man. Right? A lot of people would say that Cain was Esau, which is spiritually okay to say, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But he literally saying that Pharisees, man, is descendants of a Cain, man. Right? From the blood of righteous Abel, right, unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, right, which is Zechariah the prophet, if I'm not mistaken, man, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar, right? Let's even go back into that, man, because I could be wrong, right? Oh no, John the Baptist, father, I'm wrong, right? Son of Barachias, right, who was slain by the Jews, between the altar and the temple, right? Right, so yeah, I was wrong. See, that's why it's always good to go into this stuff, man, before speaking, man. So Zacharias, which is the father of John the Baptist, man. Right, verily I say unto you, all these shall come upon this generation. So he was literally saying, man, Pharisees gonna have y'all killed, man. And this could be twofold for now, man. Right, in this day, man, we could be seeing some people kill the prophets off, man, who are like Christians, man. Like they're gonna be ready to turn us in, man, right? Because the doctrine just going to be too unfathomable that they can't understand what's going on, man. And in this day, man, it's just even with some quote unquote Israelite camps, man, they try and say that oh, you Israelites this and this, man, right? Because they came to the understanding that all nations could be saved, and talking about Esau could be saved and stuff, man. Right? They literally doing the same thing that was happening here, man. We not condemning that, man, but it's not in the book, man. Esau not getting there, man. Maybe the widows, right, and the fatherless children, man, but Esau not getting there, man. Right? And then the other nations, man, they not gonna be co-equal or nothing. I know that ain't what they teach, man, but it's kind of coming off that way, man. Right? And they condemning the Israelites, man, right? So it's crazy, man. It's asinine to even make these claims with the Bible, man. But yeah. So we continuing on. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, that killeth the prophets and stoneth them which are set unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathered her chickens under her wings, and ye would not, man. Children, thy children. It don't say the children of all the nations, man. Right? And they would not, man. Right? Behold, your house is left unto you desolate, right? For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth till ye say, blessed is he that cometh in the name of Yahweh, man. Right? So you gotta just understand, man, that this is some of the things that we gotta look out for, man, especially with the teachers, man. Right? Be wary of the teachers, man. Right? And then also, man, not to get off on too much of a tangent, it should be in here, right? Jeremiah, they not in here. So I think they're gonna go with what my feelings is, man, and go with Jeremiah 17. It might be 16, but I had the Lord search the heart, so it might still be in here, man. Right? Yeah, it's verse 10, right? So, Jeremiah 16 and 17 and 10, it says, I, Yahweh, search the heart. I try the reins to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doing, man. The Lord going to be searching us and trying us. That's why we need to be worthy to eat up the Passover, man. And let me just go here and get this one right here, man, because I know it's also in here. So, yeah, it ain't in there. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, we gotta be making sure that in these days, man, that we ready, man, to serve the Lord and be worthy to eat of this Passover, man. Right? This time is coming soon, man, where we about to get up out of here, and we don't want to be like the Pharisees and the Sadducees who condemning or persecuting the righteous, right? We want to make sure that we in just standing with the Lord, man, and we doing what we got to do to see the kingdom, man, right? So we need to be purging out that old leaven, and then filling ourselves up with the righteousness, man, and not being in that wicked spirit, man. Continuing to walk after the faith and the commandments and the ways of the Lord, man. Right? We're getting some unfocusedness, man. But yeah, man, that's what it's all about in these last days, man, is serving the Lord in righteousness, right? And serving him in truth and sincerity, man. So we gotta want to say shalom, how Hashem, Shabbat, EGA, till we see the day. Actually, I want to go into something else too, man. Right? Not really scripturalized, but how this is gonna go forward, man, and what's gonna happen. You're not gonna see too many videos on this channel, man. Maybe one a week, man, until the weather get real nice, and then you're gonna be seeing camp videos. I might just start, especially with the warm weather coming and me doing 2 camps a week, man. You might just start seeing footage being split up from this point to this point to this point, and it just getting posted to the channel that way, man. It's just I haven't been able to do too much with my workout schedule, man, and everything that's going on, man. Still doing the work, still reading, still being attentive, and still doing the work on the block, still going out there, man. But it's just so many videos on this channel. Me doing 3 videos a week, man. That's probably unlikely. So it will probably go from the 3 video format a week more to the camp videos and what I'm bringing out, because I do have a camera. I might start going live again on my phone. But it's the ideas for lessons as they come to me. I've been writing them down, but the execution of the lessons, man, I want to make sure they're precise and not off the hip as much like I did today, and I've been doing. So I want to make sure that going on in the future, I got more availability to do this in a studious manner, man. Not just shooting off the hip all the time, but having something organized and maybe something longer than 20 minutes going forward. Might even get back into that Torah series and do that for a little bit, man. This thing is not trying to focus, but going forward, you're gonna start seeing a little less content, man. But it's gonna come with more studious content and more attentive, more basic understanding that we gotta get out there. That's not just me coming from the hip and looking for this scripture, that scripture, this scripture, that scripture, but more just here, and bringing it out according to how it's supposed to be done. So be on the lookout, man. It will slow up a little bit, but it's not going to stop, man. We're going to continue to do the work until the end, man. How about you, man? Shabbat, EGA, till we see the day. Call me,